Hey guys, Coach Mike here with your daily workout. Today's exercise routine, we're going to do 6 exercises for 2 minutes of work each with 1 minute of rest in between to grab a drink and get set up for the next move. The equipment that you'll need is a towel, a mini band, and then 2 valve slides, furniture movers, or paper plates. The first movement in our workout routine is going to be the ab wheel. So to get into the correct position, we're going to start on hands and knees with the valve slides or paper plates under your face. So the hands are going to be out in front slightly. Now, the biggest thing in this movement is we want to find that belt buckle up feeling. So you guys all know that belt buckle up feeling to find the core engaged, especially the lower core. For this movement, we're actually going to take it a little bit to the extreme and we're going to get a little more rounded. So you can see I went from neutral here to a little extra rounded, and that's what we want to find in the ab wheel. So valve slides are under your eyes. We're going to find that abs up or the belt buckle up feeling, and then my hips are going to push me forward, and then I'm going to push into the ground to pull me back. The thing you want to watch out for is as we get closer to the end range of our slide, we don't want to hyperextend from the low back. You can see the crease in my shirt. You want to keep the belt buckle up and keep the lower core engaged and then pull yourself back. If that feels uncomfortable on the wrist, shoulders, or core or lower back, a great alternative would be just an upper body walkout. So in that same position, walk yourself out as far as you can, fight to find that belt buckle up feeling, and then push yourself back up. That is your ab wheel. The second move in our routine is going to be a back lunge. So for the back lunge, my 2 favorite cues, we're going to find the front foot connected and we're going to find the big toe on the back foot. So lean forward, find the front foot connected. We're going to lunge back, find the big toe, and then pop back up. And you can see I have a nice line from my shoulder to my knee at the bottom and popping back up. Make sure as you get closer to the bottom, you don't lean back. Try to keep the core engaged just like the ab wheel and then pop yourself back up. For implements for this, you can use a kettlebell, a dumbbell. You can go 2 dumbbells down, 2 kettlebells down, a mace, a book bag, anything with weight, or obviously body weight is perfectly okay. Next exercise is going to be your staggered stance row. So we're going to go into a wide stance. One foot is planted. The other foot goes way back. The elbow is driving into the knee. And then with whatever implement you have, we're going to drive the elbow back towards the pants pocket and then extend the arm back down. A few different options for this movement. You can use a kettlebell or a dumbbell, obviously. If you don't have any weight, one of the versions we've been doing is with a towel. So roll the towel up. You're going to put it under your foot. And then you're going to curl the other side of the towel into your hand. Find that staggered stance position and then just ISO the heck out of it. So drive the elbow down and tug on that towel. Get a few breaths and then relax. You can also use a mini band or a super band here if you have those pieces of equipment. Your next exercise is going to be the mini band lateral walk. So step into the band. It's going to go just below the knees. We're going to get a little bit squatty. And then my favorite cue for this right now is spread the floor under your feet. So as you step, each time you step and both feet are on the ground, try to split the carpet or split the floor under your feet. And that's going to keep the knees from caving in. So we talk about that on the squat or deadlift all the time. We want to spread the floor to keep the knees driving out and keep the glutes engaged. If you keep spreading the floor under your feet, guaranteed you're going to have to shake it out because your butt's burning. If you don't have a mini band, you can lose the mini band, obviously, and then we can just do a lateral cross crawl. So to get the same glute burn, you want to focus on pushing the ground away, almost like you're pushing sand to the side. So each time you step, you can see I'm pushing off of the trailing leg to drive me sideways, and that's going to engage the glute as I step sideways. The arms are just for added fun, and it actually does serve a purpose. It's more of a natural movement pattern. Your 5th movement today is going to be a walkout. So we're going to start with our feet a comfortable distance apart. We're going to walk ourselves out to a plank, squeeze the quads and butt, and walk yourself back up. Feel free to throw any kind of extra movement at the bottom. So a mountain climber, a shoulder tap plank, a push-up, anything like that would be perfect if you needed a little added sauce on top. The last movement for the workout routine is going to be some kind of explosive, symmetrical stance lower body movement. So that could be a chop and pop, an explosive squat, a kettlebell swing, or a sandbag clean or explosive sandbag deadlift. Either way, we want to make sure that we're getting into the deepest position possible with our hips. So a good drill to go through is feet kind of in that deadlift position. Arms are going to be out in front. We're going to reach the hands away from the point of our butt and then come back up. So I'm going to get into that deep position here, and that's going to be the start of my swing. It's going to be the bottom of my chop and pop. It's going to be the bottom of my explosive squat, or it's going to be the bottom of my sandbag deadlift or clean. It's a little different, but it's still the deepest position I can get to clean the bag up. So try that drill before you do any of your explosive lower body movements. For your warm-up, the first exercise is going to be commando breathing. So we're going to go arm and leg on the same side, out to the side, and we're going to be laying on our stomach. So start with the hands stacked, and then arm and leg on the same side are going out to the side. Forehand is on the down hand. And then you're just breathing in and out of the nose. Get about 3 to 5 breaths on one side and then switch sides and get the other side. Next movement is going to be Brettzel. So to start, you're going to start with your feet out in front, a little wider than your hips. You're going to rock the knees over so the knee and foot are touching, and then hands go on either side of that leading knee. You're going to walk yourself towards the hip, and the goal is to stop right as you start to feel any stickiness in the movement. So walk yourself around till it feels sticky, get tall and get a breath. If things loosen up for you, take what your body gives you, and then you're going to get 3 push-ups. So get tall, breathe in on the way down, exhale as you push the ground away. Get about 3 push-ups per side, and there might be a difference from side to side. So don't try to put yourself in a position where you can't get the breath. Again, stop where it starts to feel sticky, breathe there and see how your body responds, and then go into your push-up. The next exercise in your warm-up is going to be quad hip cars. So we're going to do a hip rotation from our elbows. So elbows are under the shoulders, toes are dug in. And one of the things I've been talking about in this movement is bringing tension to the floor. So I'm going to move my right leg. I'm going to push my elbows down into the floor, and I'm going to push my left toes down into the floor. I'm going to keep that tension as I bring the knee up, out, and keep pushing through the floor as I go out and around. Then I come back to the ground. To go backwards, again, elbows are pushed, toes are pushed, heel up, out, and around. Don't focus on the range of motion. Focus on the tension through the floor, and then try to get as big a range of motion as you can while keeping that tension. So first priority is tension through the floor. Second priority would be range of motion. But don't sacrifice the tension through the ground to get more range of motion. That's not the point. 3 in each direction on both sides. The fourth movement in your warm-up today is a mini band bridge, and we're going to do a leg lock bridge version. So if you have a mini band, grab it. You're going to step through it. If you don't have one, I'm going to show you an alternative. For the regular mini band bridge, we're going to go band just above the knees for this one. And then we're going to set up in your normal bridge position, but your feet are going to be together. From here, I want you to pick one knee up, and you can see my knee is above my hip. I'm going to keep that feeling as I push through the opposite foot. So I'm going to go here. I like interlocking the fingers. If you have a kettlebell, you can hold it. If you have a towel, you can pull it apart or spread a sandbag. I'm going to keep this angle here, and then I'm going to push through my planted foot. So grip the floor, push through the ground, and then return back to the floor. So just like the quad hip cars that you just did, don't sacrifice the push through the floor for height. It's not about how high the hips get. It's about generating tension through the floor and keeping the same angle on the upside. As you push through the ground, the band's going to spread. It's going to create more tension through the planted foot, and it's going to engage the upper leg in a different way than you might be used to. If you don't have a mini band, you can, again, break out your towel. You're gonna hold it and scrunch it up in either hand. You're gonna hold your hands out, and now you're gonna drive the knee into your towel. So now it's the same idea. We're gonna push the knee into the towel, the knee is gonna win, and then we're gonna drive through the planted foot. Keep the tension as you come back down, and then you can rest. So again, drive the knee into the towel, keep that tension, and then push through the planted foot and come back down. You're not going to get the same, exactly the same tension through the planted foot, but you're going to feel a bunch of different tension that you might not be used to if you've done other versions of the leg lock bridge. The fifth move in your warm up is going to be a back lunge. So practicing the back lunge that we're going to do in the workout, again, grip the ground with the front foot. I like to lean forward and actually really get that foot connected. And then I'm going to step back and find the big toe and pop myself back up. The breath is in on the way down. Exhale to pop yourself back up. If that doesn't feel good on the toes, some alternatives I've been doing with our members is a staggered stance squat. So same idea. You can see the alignment of my feet. One foot's out in front. My toes are going to be in line with my heel on the other foot. And then from there, I'm still in a squat stance. So to show you from the front, I'm in that staggered stance position. You can see my foot slightly back and my heel is off the ground. And then I'm going to squat normally. So I'm going to be here. I'm still driving the knees out, and then I'm popping back up. If you want to use a mini band and press it out, if you want to use a weight, I'm totally cool with that. 5 reps on each side is perfect. Last move in your warm-up is that lateral cross crawl that's going to set us up for the mini band lateral walk later on, or it's going to be the replacement for the movement in general. Again, the goal is to push off that trailing leg. So we're going to start in a march, and then we're going to step to the side. You're going to pretend like you're stepping over hurdles. So we're going to step over the hurdle and then step back. And again, my trailing leg is what's pushing me sideways when I'm moving sideways. I'm not stepping like this. I'm pushing off of that trailing leg, and that's more of a natural movement than just stepping sideways. So that's your workout for today. Again, we have 6 movements: ab wheel, back lunge, staggered stance row are our first 3. Second 3 are going to be your mini band lateral walk, your walkout, and then some kind of explosive lower body movement. You're going to set the timer for 2 minutes of work, 1 minute of rest. Have fun, do what feels good, and we'll see you next time.